Hello my dear students, welcome to my channel. I am Shumit and today we'll solve an interesting question from JEE Mains 2024. Now this question is based on application of derivatives and according to me this is one of the most easiest questions in JEE Mains 2024 which was held on 29th January in second shift. Okay. Now we'll use the concept of monotonicity to solve this problem. And if you don't know anything about increasing or decreasing function, and if you don't have any idea about monotonicity of a function, don't worry. I'll discuss that concept first, then we'll go to the solution. Okay, and let me tell you, you will find this question very easy to solve. Yes, it is very easy to solve, and at the end of the video, you will have an idea about the monotonicity of a function. Okay, so without any further delay, let's move forward with the discussion. Now, here is the question, you can see it on the screen. I will tell you to pause the video and try it on your own. Then if you can't solve, continue with my discussion. Okay. So, what is meant by monotonicity of a function? Monotonicity. What is monotonicity? What is monotonicity? Monotonicity is basically the property of a function which states whether the function is increasing or decreasing in a given interval. Okay, let's take an example to understand this. Say y is equal to fx is a function which is defined in closed interval a comma b. Okay, y is equal to fx is a function which is defined in closed interval a comma b. Okay, now we draw its graph like this. Say this is our x-axis and this is our y-axis. Okay, now the graph goes like this. Say this is our point A and this is point B. So the graph goes like this. We assume this is the graph of this function. Okay, and there is a point C which belongs to this closed interval a comma b. At point C, the function attains its maximum value. We can see this from the graph. Okay, we draw the graph like this. That at point C, the function attains its maximum value. That is C, comma f of C. F of C is the maximum value of this function. Okay. Now you know about the derivative of a function. So what is the geometrical meaning of derivative? Geometrically, derivative of a function means the slope of tangent to a given point at that function. Okay, so if we draw a tangent here at this point, okay, so at this point if we draw a tangent, okay, so this tangent is parallel to x-axis. Now obviously it is making an angle 0 degree with x-axis, and tan 0, you know that tan 0 is equal to 0. So its slope, that is dy by dx is equal to 0. So when dy by dx is equal to 0, the function can attain its maximum or minimum value. That is called the local maximum or local minimum. But yes, it doesn't mean that always when dy by dx is equal to 0, it implies that the function is either maxima or minima. No, it's not. It can be neither maxima nor minima. But it completely depends upon the test of double derivative. And I am not going to that discussion in this video. Okay. So from here we can say that f dash c is equal to 0. And the function attains its maximum value at point C. Okay. Now what is monotonicity? Now split this entire domain a comma b into two open intervals. Say open interval a comma c and open interval c comma b. Okay? And we have to check the nature of this function in these two given intervals. Okay? Now by physical interpretation we can say that the graph is gradually increasing in this interval. The function is gradually increasing in open interval a comma c. Okay, it is increasing, and at point C, the function attains its maximum value. But after point C, the function is gradually decreasing in this interval. Okay, this is clear from physical interpretation from the graph. This is very much clear. but there must be some mathematical condition which will state whether the function is increasing or decreasing in nature. Yes, there is a mathematical condition. So what is it? Now let us take any point in this open interval and we draw a tangent at this point. Okay. So this tangent makes an angle theta with x-axis. And it is very much clear that theta is an acute angle. Theta is an acute angle. Okay. So theta is an acute angle. Theta is an acute angle. Okay, students. Okay. Now tangent of acute angle is always positive. You know about that, right? Okay. So tan theta is greater than 0. Thus dy by dx is greater than 0. Means the slope is always positive in this interval. Okay. So dy by dx is greater than 0 implies that the function is increasing in this interval. The function is increasing in nature. Okay. Okay. Now again, if we draw a tangent at any point in this interval, in this open interval c comma b, if we draw a tangent like this, then this tangent makes an angle say alpha with x-axis, and alpha is an obtuse angle. So alpha is an obtuse angle. Okay. And we know that tangent of obtuse angle is always negative, right? Okay. So tan alpha is negative. Thus dy by dx is negative. So the function is decreasing in nature. Okay. So these are the concepts which we use to solve the question. This is the concept of monotonicity. Okay. If dy by dx is positive, that is, if the slope is positive, the function is increasing in nature. But if dy by dx is negative, the function is decreasing in nature. Okay. This is just the concept which we use to solve this question, which was asked in JEE Mains 2024. And if you have understood this concept, you will be able to solve this very easily. Okay. So let's move forward to the solution. First, we should note it down. So students, this is the question. There is a given function x by x square minus 6x minus 16, and we have to check whether the function is increasing or decreasing in a given interval. Okay, and the nominal of the function is said as r minus 2 comma 8. Since if we factorize the denominator, the critical points will be minus 2 and 8. Okay, so except these 2 points, the function is defined on any points in the real number system. Okay. Now, in order to check its monotonicity, we have to find its derivative. So let us find the derivative. So f dash x is equal to, now this is u by v rule of differentiation. So in the denominator we will write v square. Is it visible to you? Okay. So in the denominator we will write v square, that is x square minus 6x minus 16. Okay. Then v, keep v constant, and du by dx. So dx by dx is 1. Thus x square minus 6x minus 16 into 1. Okay. Minus, keep the numerator constant, then the derivative of denominator. So x into, this is 2x minus 6. So 2x minus 6. Okay. Now simplify this. In the numerator we are left with here x square minus 2x square, that is minus x square, minus 6x and plus 6x are cancelled out, and this is minus 16. So if we take minus common, we will get minus x square plus 16. Okay, this is the numerator, and the denominator, if we factorize this by middle term factorization method, or any other method which is suitable to you. So by factorizing this, we will get x square minus 8x plus 2x, then take common x. So x minus 8 into x plus 2, okay, whole square. This is the denominator. Now students, we have to analyze this properly. Okay, if you can analyze this, you will be able to answer this very easy. Okay, now in x square, in the numerator, the x square plus 16, x square is a square term, 16 is the square of 4. So the numerator is the sum of two square numbers. Obviously this can be 0, but this cannot be negative. Okay, and this will also not be 0 since this is x square plus 16. Means I mean to say that the numerator is a positive number. X square plus 16 is a positive number. Also, the denominator itself is a square number. So, it is also a non-negative number. Okay? So, both the denominator and numerator are positive. Obviously, this expression will be greater than 0, this entire expression. But there is a negative sign. Thus, this entire expression, that is f dash x becomes negative. Okay, and you know when f dash x is negative, the function is decreasing in nature. This implies that the function is decreasing in nature. Okay, and what is the interval? Obviously this is defined in any number, any real number, except at the critical points of the denominator. Like if we put x is equal to 8, then the denominator will become 0, which is undefined. And if we put x is equal to minus 2, denominator will become 0. So x belongs to negative infinity, comma, open interval minus 2, union minus 2, comma 8, union 8, comma positive infinity. This is the domain of its derivative. Okay. So in this domain the function is gradually decreasing. So let us take the right answer. Decreases in this, I will say no. Decreases in negative infinity, comma minus 2, comma 8, comma positive infinity. So option D is the right answer. Okay. So I hope you have understood the solution. And let me tell you one more thing, that for past 3 to 4 years, NTA has been making very some moderate level questions on JEE Mains. Okay, like in this problem, what we have to do, we just have to find its derivative, and then we just analyze some basic things, and we can answer this very easily. So work on your fundamentals. If your fundamentals are clear, if you know all the basic formulae, basic concept, you'll be able to solve many of these questions from JEE Mains. Right? Okay. So this is all for today's session. I hope you have understood the concept of monotonicity. And thank you for watching. Keep studying and keep growing.